Hello everyone, this is MCon here with another episode of Dragon Age Origins, following along the adventures of the Dwarf Grey Warden, Durin Edukan. And we're about to head out of our camp. We have aided the mages in their quest.
Yes.
Whoa, no. There you
Yes.
go. We've aided the mages in their circle tower had been taken over by Uldred and his blood mages, so that's taken care of. A while ago, we were in the Brazilian forest, and we helped out the elves with their werewolf problem. Now we're getting ready to go back to Redcliffe Castle to aid Connor, who has very unfortunately been possessed. But before we do that, I want to make a stop over at Soldier's Peak. Levi Dryden is up there. We helped him out earlier. And I think he's got a merchant stand set up by now that we can visit. Oh, what is this? Denerim.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Sounds as though Queen Honora is having second thoughts. Alright. Soldier's Peak. That's a nice bumper. Ah! Oh! The party storage chest! Oh! Oh yes! How I love you. Oh yes. We're going to store all of these gifts that I have no use for at the moment. We're going to store the Blood Dragon plate, the Juggernaut armor, the heavy plate armor, the Templar helm, Cinderfell gauntlets. Morgan, can you still not use Winter's Breath? My goodness. We don't currently need Oathkeeper. Nor the Dagon Dalthun. Yes, yes, that is much better. Alright, we've got lots and lots of storage space now. Alright. Hey, Levi!
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
The keep looks a lot different, Levi.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Indeed. Speaking of which, have you had any trouble with Avernus?
Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself. But I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Did you tell your family what you learned about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions. Even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
And what do you think of Sophia?
King Arlen sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
I'd like to see your wares.
Certainly.
Alright, got anything interesting? Okay, some recipes. Freeze trap. That seems interesting. Okay, freeze trap plans. Cool. Glamour charms. Okay, crafting stuff. Shaper's amulet. Charm of Still Waters. Iced Band, we've got one of those. Ooh, Grandmaster Frost Rune. Cool. Alright, so nothing too impressive here. Thank you, though. Oh, dog. It's cute. Oh, I think there's another shop. Let us see.
You?
Mikhail.
You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
You're Levi's brother. Not much of a family resemblance.
I have a family full of traders living a soft life, getting fat. I chose to learn the way of metal and stone. It keeps me strong.
You're a weaponsmith, then.
Indeed. I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you.
Can I see your wares? Alright, here we go. Now we're talking. Weapons. Longbow. Ooh, Dragonthorn longbow. Very nice. Of course, Faladin's reach is also made out of Dragonthorn, so we're good there. But that's cool that he's got that. Bunch of arrows. Ooh, drakeskin studded leather helmet. Or studded helmet. Requires more strength. Okay, here we go. Here's something that doesn't require strength. An inscribed studded helmet, which is a little bit better than what I've got. Awesome. So I could use that. Studded helmet reinforced. It's tier 5. Not quite as good as this one. Okay. Dragonbone helmet medium. Okay. Wow, he does have a lot of good stuff. Grey Warden helmet. Nice. Wow. Yeah, heavy. This is cool. So he's got a lot of silverite. He's got a lot of high quality gear. Not so sure I want to give up my gloves, of course. Medium gloves, heavy plate gloves, studded leather boots. Because my current ones give me a lot of extra dexterity, which is nice. Studded leather armor. Nice. Dragonbone splint mail. Wow. Ooh, he's got some shields. Alistair, let's compare your shield here. Okay, so that's damage. This is the really low defense, the small shields. Grey Warden shield. Okay, not quite a... Here we go. Kite shields. Oh, you don't have enough strength for it? Huh. Heavy metal shield. Here we go. So this is a tier 7 heavy metal shield. Dragonbone. Same defense, more fatigue, better missile deflection. And silverite heavy metal shield. Okay. Interesting. He's got a lot of cool stuff. In fact, I am definitely buying myself this inscribed studded helmet. Because I can't afford the drake skin, which is cool. Yeah, we'll buy one of those. Alright. That's more like it. Oh, fancy. Alright, and I'll sell
Warden.
that back to you. Alright, see your wares. There we go. Cool. Alright, so this is a pretty nice place now. I like it. Let us continue on. Oh, hey, we could visit Denerim. That seems dangerous. But we're really close. Let's see what's going on there. What, we're taking the long way around? Uh-oh. Random encounter. Just save that adventure leader. This doesn't look like a combat encounter. Oop, oop. Almost missed the death route. Oh yeah, I should level Alistair up. Do that in a moment. Elf root. Hello. Can't talk to you. Camp. Rubble. Blocked. Okay, that is definitely rubble, and it is certainly blocking things. I can't talk to you either, huh? Guess I'll talk to
Rough
you.
travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
Interesting. I'm afraid that I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait. You're serious?
Why not just let us deliver your message, eh?
I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
Careless accusations. I tracked down the adventurers and put a stop to their questionable testimony. Alright, Mage's Collective will give me a reward for that. That's cool. Alright, let us continue on to Denerim. Did we make it? Ooh, Denerim Market District. Alright. This place looks interesting. Nice architecture. Hello, people. Pay no attention to the reasonably large golem
The
following
Swamp
me around.
Witch has a great deal in common with my former master.
The Swamp Witch? How original.
The Swamp Witch has the same arrogance, the same air of cruelty. I would hate for it to have possession of my control rod, if it still worked, of course.
Let me tell you what you can do with your control rod, Gollum.
Is it telling me that if the rod did work, that it wouldn't want control over me?
I wouldn't go so far as that. I could, for instance, command you to go and jump in a lake. A very deep lake.
It fools no one. The Swamp Witch would control everything if it could. It would have us all dancing on its strings.
Oh, you know me too well, Gollum. Your revealing gaze has laid me bare.
I will be watching the Swamp Witch. It must not be trusted.
Now you're beginning to sound just like Alice.
Nice. Hello, Sarah.
Good day.
Good day to you as well. Alright. Ooh, quests. What is this? The Chantry.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
Okay. Hello.
Magic
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
against his children.
Oh, my quest completed? Skin deep. You brought the Chantry an adequate number of corpse gall samples. Oh. I meant to do that. Yes, I did.
I was getting
Back Alley Justice. Eliminate the criminals preying on innocent folk in Denerim's back alleys. In these dark times, we must work together against the common threat. Sergeant Kylon has brought disturbing news that should anger all righteous people. In our own alleyways, footpads, muggers, and miscreants lie in wait to profit from the chaos of our times. They infect us like a plague. A reward is available for any information on these lowlives. Sergeant Kylon has also offered a heavy purse for any brave souls that can best these brigands and make Denerim a safe place once again. This humble chanter has added to the reward as well. May the Maker bless all who heed this call. Missing in action. Find Rexel. Recently our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar returned to us. Maker bless these men and women, and have mercy on those who fell defending our children from the Blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing, Rexel served in Tern Logain's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon he left his home and never returned. This chanter was moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coin for anyone who finds this hero. The chant says, "In saving one man you save us all." For if each of us lends a hand to aid his neighbor, anything is possible, especially now. Fazl's request. Find Fazl's sextant. Master Fazl of the esteemed Guild of Free Sailors has informed this chanter that while about guild business he was waylaid by bandits via guile and other chicanery. He lost many valuables, but in particular an antique sextant was removed forcibly from his person. This sextant is of considerable symbolic value, as it belonged to the first guild master of the Free Sailors. Master Fazl described his assailants as masked, of foreign descent, perhaps Tevinter or Free Marches, and unusually coordinated and crafty. He has placed a hefty sum of coin with this chanter for the return of his sextant. That is all. Logain's push. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived of an imminent conflict. Terran Logain's honored forces continue to root out threats to our nation, and their actions deserve support from the common people. While it is unusual to post troop movements to the public board, I believe it is necessary for brethren near the affected area to respect the honored Terran by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be the stronger for it. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Logain himself, and the spiritual rewards will be generous. I'm not exactly sure what accepting this quest will do, other than, I kind of want to kill Logain, so wants me to kill the soldiers? I don't know. But, interesting. Alright, hello, Templars.
In the name of Andraste, Bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
Why is the cathedral closed?
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
What's wrong with your friend here?
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Valroyo years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
Lyrium did this to him? Why doesn't he just stop taking it then?
He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else.
I'll come back later.
May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
Alright, New Codex Templars. Often portrayed as stoic and grim, the Order of Templars was created as the martial arm of the Chantry, armed with the ability to dispel and resist magic in addition to their formidable combat talents. The Templars are uniquely qualified to act as both a foil for apostates, mages who refuse to submit to the authority of the Circle, and a first line of defense against the dark powers of blood mages and abominations. While mages often resent the Templars as symbols of the Chantry's control over magic, the people of Thedas see them as saviors and holy warriors, champions of all that is good, armed with piety enough to protect the world from the ravages of foul magic. In reality, the Chantry's militant arm looks first for skilled warriors with unshakable faith in the Maker, with a flawless moral center as a secondary concern. Oh boy! Templars must carry out their duty with an emotional distance, and the Order of Templars prefers soldiers with religious fervor and absolute loyalty over paragons of virtue who might question orders when it comes time to make difficult choices. The Templars' power derives from the substance lyrium, a mineral believed to be the raw element of creation. While mages use lyrium in their arcane spells and rituals, Templars ingest the primordial mineral to enhance their abilities to resist and dispel magic. Lyrium use is regulated by the Chantry, but some Templars suffer from lyrium addiction, the effects of which include paranoia, obsession, and dementia. Templars knowingly submit themselves to this treatment in the service of the Order and the Maker. It is this sense of ruthless piety that most frightens mages when they draw the Templars' attention. When the Templars are sent to eliminate a possible blood mage, there is no reasoning with them, and if the Templars are prepared, the mage's magic is all but useless. Driven by their faith, the Templars are one of the most feared and respected forces in Thedas. Alright, oh, we've got some more codex things. Dragon. Dragonlings. Newly hatched dragons are roughly the size of a deer and voraciously hungry. They live for a short time in their mother's lair before venturing out on their own. The slender, wingless creatures are born in vast numbers, as only a few ever make it to adulthood. Dragons, on the other hand, female dragons take much longer to mature than their male counterparts. They too undergo a metamorphosis of sorts at adulthood, but while males lose the use of their forepaws, females actually grow a third set of limbs specifically to serve as wings. Young females travel great distances looking for a suitable nesting site. Because of their nomadic habits, these are the dragons most frequently encountered by man. Pride Demon. You may scoff and say that our talents exist only to face mages, but you will encounter demons often. They will be summoned by a Maleficar and bound to do his bidding, and while at times they will be forced into the possession of a host, they will also face you in their true form, a powerful opponent indeed. Do not underestimate it. Pride is powerful and intelligent. When we have encountered one in its true form, its most common attacks are bolts of fire and ice. Fire they will use to burn an opponent, and the magical flame will combust anything you wear regardless of make. Ice they will use to freeze an opponent in place. Be cautious, for they enjoy employing this against warriors in particular. More than one group of Templars has made the mistake of attempting to overwhelm a Pride Demon and suffered the consequences. Believe me. And if you think that having the aid of other mages will assist you, you are wrong. Pride Demons can render themselves immune to magic for short times, and are adept at dispelling magic that is cast upon you, as much as we Templars are able to disrupt spells. Think on that for a moment, my friends. Be wary of how prideful you become, lest you find too much in common with such a fiend. Interesting. Alright, characters. First Enchanter Irving. The circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it. There is no higher office in a circle tower than that of First Enchanter. The one who holds this title must not only be an able administrator, but also a mentor, leader, and surrogate parent to all the mages of the tower. Irving has proven himself to be all these things with an added dose of cunning. Most apprentices know that little goes on in the tower that Irving does not know. He can soothe Templars angered by some childish magical prank, at the same time that he lauds the pranksters, and everyone walks away satisfied. Although much of the circle was destroyed by Uldred's abominations, Irving survived and plans to rebuild what he can. Good, good. And notes, promises of pride. Okay, those were a bunch of notes that we were finding in the circle tower. So that's pretty cool. Oh, let's level you up real quick, Alistair. You need more strength. Strength is his strength. Let's see. Not yet. Ready for Mental Fortress, apparently. You should be. Alright, so we can't get those until we've got... Okay, we've got the strength for Assault, which is good. You need more levels, Master Combat Training, more Dexterity. Although that might not be our main focus. Threaten. No. Let's go ahead and adopt Precise Striking. Alright. Okay, yeah. No, that's me.
Right.
Really? You're that far away from level 12? Interesting. Why is this still around? Okay. Nothing else over there.
All men are the work of our Maker.
Let's see. Nope. Aha. Mage's Collective Bag. Hello.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Hey, look at that. Oh, it's Morgan, not me. Well, I'll take it. Yep, I tracked down a small band of adventurers and put a stop to their questionable testimony. It was totally questionable. Yes. Okay, magic is up. Hey, she can use that staff now. I'll have to go back and get it, I bet. I don't think I kept it around. Let's see. Do you need combat training for any of your talents? Doesn't appear to be a requirement for any of your talents. So you don't. What does this do then? Okay, small bonus to attack. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. Interesting. Alright. Tactics, or we're going to go with expert herbalism for now. You never use shapeshifter, so we're not going to worry. Blizzard or Tempest. Okay, friendly fire possible, friendly fire possible. Well, that's bound to happen eventually. Cone of cold, but Tempest. Chain lightning. Oh. We're gonna go with Blizzard because Blizzard seems awesome. Alright, well done, Morrigan. You are now level 12. I am also level 12, but I am almost to level 13, so I'll take it.
Use begun.
Oh my goodness, there's more quests? Blood of Warning. While they tend to be careful and judicious in their use of force, the Templars do indeed make mistakes. I understand that several relatives of our friends among the collective will soon become targets of the Chantry, and while I trust that this will not lead to lasting harm for those innocents, I wish to ensure that those targeted are fairly warned and evacuated before the Chantry can send its message. I ask that a noble soul take the bundle of vials attached to this missive and find the 4 homes the Chantry is likely to target in Denerim. Mark the front door of each home with the goat's blood from the vials. Those relatives will understand the message and evacuate before the Chantry can threaten them. A gift of silence. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of the Templars. Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of the character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. Procure 10 lyrium potions and offer them up to Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe. These guys are bribing Templars left and right. Oh my goodness. Have you seen me? The collective is saddened at the absence of the great mage Reynold. Our friend has not been seen in quite some time, and our gatherings are the lesser for the loss of his tales of ribald exploits and the aroma of his delicious, twice-baked meat pies. Reynold was last seen traveling in the direction of the Brazilian forest. Oh, how he did so love the outdoors! Anyone who returns with evidence of the whereabouts of the beloved mage Reynold will be rewarded. The Scrolls of Banastor. Wait a minute, I think we've found some of those. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labor under the light. I, Jubasto, have heard tell of a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, rituals, and appearance of the dark magic requires. Oh my goodness, he is using this as an excuse to learn more about... Oh, wow. These guys are shady. The writings of the Heda Maleficarum Banastor should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Banastor, I would be properly grateful. Oh, that is something else. Alright, well, this is a good stopping point for us. Out here in the Denerim Market District, in the heart of the enemy, as it were. We kind of keeping our heads down. So, thanks for coming along, everyone. And until next time, bye all.